Hello, this is my cat. She's very nice, don't worry. Basically, hello. Do I see my name? I guess I should, right? My name is M. Not as in like the letter M, but as in like EM, you know what I'm saying? You pick it up and put him down. Okay. So, basically, for a long time now, I've been like, should I start a YouTube channel? Should I not? And like I've wanted to for a while, but like the main reason I haven't is because like identity, which like I think is a valid concern because like I think there's a lot of people out there who like, you know, they don't really care if their face is out there, and like that's fine, respect that to BH. But I do, because like I've always heard these horror stories of like, oh, you can't get a job if you have like a YouTube channel because like then people know who you are, or like all this stuff, and I don't want like my future to be ruined or like any of that. So it's like I was like, okay, we can like compromise here and like do the mask thing. So it's like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, basically, hello, nice to meet you. Um, so I guess what do I say now? Oh, okay. So my cat has something to say, that's for sure. But basically, this channel is mainly gonna be like I would presume, knowing myself, that it's gonna be some like talking about just like just like maybe like story times or like talking about random stuff, like random philosophies I have. I don't know, and then also just like random stuff like I don't know, like reading Reddit stuff like that because I just think that's fun. And then also probably like maybe a little guitar and singing stuff because that's a little thing I do on the side. I'm not like super good at guitar. Like I know some people, they hear guitar and they think of like the all the fancy fingering and stuff, which like I can play chords. I can't do the fancy stuff. Like it's honestly like I don't, the coordination is difficult for me and I'm still like working on that. What is going on with my bangs? I just trimmed my bangs like 2 days ago. So they're still having a moment, They're still having a moment where it's like they don't know which way to go yet. But whatever, it's fine. But basically, yeah, that's it. But I figure like I can't just have my first video be what, 2 minutes and 45 seconds long, because that's kind of sad, right? So instead, I decided why not like start off right off the bat with like Reddit stories, okay? Just to like get the hang of this thing because I have made videos of myself for a long time. Like I've made videos of me like talking to the camera and stuff, and those are all just things I save on thumb drives, um, as like just a digital journal type of thing. But like I've always kind of wanted to like kind of share my thoughts, really share my thoughts out there. So that's what I'm doing basically. Um, but yeah, so Reddit stories. I figured we'd start out with like, am I the bad guy? I don't want to swear on here. I do swear a lot in real life, not gonna lie. But like I don't want to swear on here because I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's not really like necessary. So yeah. So yeah, let's get into it. We're gonna read this one. Am I the bad guy for making a joke about a Roblox character, leading to my friend bringing up my personal life? I don't know what this means, so we'll just get into it, I guess. I-13. Okay, so this person's a child, so, I mean, we'll take everything here with a grain of salt. I-13 was playing Roblox with my friend 13 recently. When I was 13, I also played Roblox, but that was before a lot of the weird stuff. Like obviously some weird stuff was going on in Roblox then, but like that was before like the voice chat stuff and like whatever other weird stuff they're on to. I don't really know what's up with that now because I don't play anymore because I feel like I'm a little too old for that. During the game, I started jokingly fat shaming a bacon character as a joke, even though the character wasn't actually fat. My friend got genuinely mad at me for doing this. Out of nowhere, he started attacking me personally. He said things like, "At least I have a dad." and at least I have a girlfriend who actually likes me. Dang, that's harsh, dude. That's harsh. Um, when I called him out for taking it way too far, he claimed his actions were completely justified because I started it by making fun of the character. I know my initial joke was dumb, but I feel like bringing up my family and relationship status over a Roblox avatar was an extreme overreaction. He thinks he did nothing wrong. Am I the jerk? Um, like, I think both of you guys are kind of like immature. But I mean, like, you're 13, so it's like, you know, like, you're gonna grow up and hopefully you're gonna learn to, like, be a little more mature than this. It's hard to say because they're fat shaming a Roblox character, not like an actual person. If it was an actual person, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, like, you suck too. Like, but it's a Roblox character. I don't think, like, I don't think anyone should be, like, fat shaming anybody here. Like, I don't think that's a good idea in general. I don't think anyone should be, like, commenting on how anyone else looks or, like, doing any of that sort of weird stuff. Like, it's just not, like, I just don't think it's very necessary. You know, I just don't think it's a nice thing to do. And then the stuff he said, at least I have a dad and at least I have a girlfriend who actually likes me. First of all, you're 13, you have a girlfriend. Like, all right, that's a little young, but, you know, when I was 13, I think I had a Roblox boyfriend for like 5 days, but I like barely remember that. I think that was like a thing though that I might have done. But you know, kids will be kids. Kids will do stuff, and you never know what kids are gonna do. And I think, yeah, it's a little weird of him to just bring that up. Like, you know, I'm one of those people who's kind of like, just because someone else does something weird to you doesn't mean that you have to do something weird back. You know, like sometimes revenge can feel good. But like overall, it's not like the best idea because it can just like escalate the situation and just make things worse. So, in general, I think we should just stay calm and just have a nice time together. But this person isn't doing that, so let's get back to the story. Okay, let's see what the comments say. I think they're both kind of like, it sounds like they're both immature kids who don't really understand how to make jokes. I don't know. Oh, okay. The first comment says, everyone sucks here. I'm fat and it's absolutely exhausting that the mere existence of our bodies and the bullying of said bodies and the people who live in them is constantly treated as a joke. Knock that stuff off, kid. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's kind of what I said too, is like, let's not like just make jokes that could be like hurtful to other people. You know, like maybe let's not do that. Someone else said, if your friend is fat or thinks he's fat, then your joke about the character was personal to him in the same way his comments were personal to you. Everyone sucks here. Both of you should learn how to make jokes that aren't harmful and demeaning. Yeah, agreed. Yeah. I don't know. It's just, yeah. I mean, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, again, they're kids. But hopefully this kid learned something. Hopefully both these kids learned something from the situation. Even though the other kid thinks he did nothing wrong. I don't know. Maybe he'll grow up and look back and be like, maybe I was kind of a jerk for doing that. That's it for that one, I guess. I'm gonna do just one more because I don't want to, I don't want y'all to get bored. I don't want anyone to get bored here. So, I think I'll probably start off with like shorter videos on this platform just to like see how things go, because like I don't know. Okay, this is the last one that I'm gonna read. Am I the jerk for resenting my friends after my grandmother passed away because I don't feel like they've been there for me? I, 20 female, lost my grandmother a few days ago. I lived with her my entire life in a joint family, so she wasn't just a grandparent I saw occasionally. She helped raise me, and losing her has been devastating. I'm sorry, that's sad. Yeah, that's really sad. I have a close friend group of 4 friends in college. When it happened, I only told one of them because I needed someone to talk to. She called me immediately, stayed on the phone for about 30 minutes, comforted me, and checked on me the next day. Okay. That's nice of that friend. That's good. Sounds like they're a good friend. The other 2 found out through my close friend's Instagram story. Only one reacted with a heart emoji and never asked how I was doing. The other asked what happened, so I sent her a long voice note explaining everything. She said she'd listen later but never responded. Okay, that's kind of weird. Like, that's not. I don't know. I feel like if I had a friend who, like, had. Actually, I do have a friend whose grandmother recently passed away. And I've been trying my best to, like, be there. Like, obviously, there's not much I can do, but like I can offer some moral support, you know. Um, hello, hello, hi, yes, hello. Sorry, I was distracted. Um, yeah. So, I mean, how close are these? I have a close group of 4 friends in college. A close group. Okay, so if you guys are close friends, then they should be a little nicer about that. Like, that's kind of weird that you sent a long voice note and then they never responded. I feel like I have experience with that. Like, I've sent voice notes to people and they're like, I'll answer later, and then they never do. And it's like, damn, like, it's kind of trying to share my feelings, but okay. Yeah, so that sucks. One of them was also sending reels on our group chat the next day as if everything was normal without ever checking in on me. I wasn't expecting them to stop their lives, but it hurt that nobody even asked how I was coping. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I can definitely relate to this post. Not like the grandmother dying part, but like I mean, like when something heavy's going on, you try to talk to your friends about it, and they're just like, meh, and then they send you reels, and it's like, ouch, you know. I also have friends in my hometown. One of them asked how I was and even came to my grandmother's prayer ceremony to pay her respects. Ironically, she's the friend I'm the least close to. That's nice of her. Wow. Another hometown friend initially just said, I'm here for you, but she did check on me a few days later. That's good. That's very nice. That's very nice. Sounds like you're surrounded by some good people and then some other people who don't, maybe they don't understand really the gravity of the situation or how much it's hitting you. Something important is that I don't ask people for emotional support. I know people will say I should, but I'm just not comfortable doing that. Every person who's supported me has reached out on their own. Okay, that's fair. But also, like, if someone's grandma dies, like, I mean, I feel like the first thing that should go through your mind is, like, are they okay? Maybe I should, like, be there for them. Not just send reels. I don't know about that. Part of why this hurts is because earlier this year, one of these same college friends lost someone close to her. I checked on her multiple times, asked how she was doing, and visited her because we were in the same city. So I can't help comparing how I showed up for her with how those things have gone for me. I don't think my friends are bad people. Before this, they've always made me feel loved, which is why this has been so confusing. I also know grief is uncomfortable and people don't always know what to say. That is true. That is true. But again, sending reels instead of listening to like the voice note, like, I don't know. I don't know about that. I know this post might sound like I'm focusing more on my friends than on my grandmother's death, but that's not it. My life has been complete chaos with funeral rituals, relatives constantly coming and going, and trying to process losing someone I've lived with for 20 years. More than anything, I've just wanted to feel like the people closest to me were there for me without having to ask. So, am I the jerk for feeling hurt and starting to resent my close friends for not checking in on me? I think it's okay to feel hurt. Resentment is a strong word. No, one thing you can't do is jump to conclusions. I mean, you can because you're your own person. But, like, one thing I wouldn't do is jump to conclusions and just think that, like, your friends hate you or, you know, like your friends don't care or whatever. Because, like, I'm sure they do care. It just sounds like maybe this is I don't know. Maybe this is kind of a one off thing. I don't know. Like, if you're close friends, like, you should say something, like, at least say something like, you know, I don't know, like, let me know if there's anything I can do, because, like, then it's, you know, up to the other person, like, whether they want you to be, like, super there for them or whether they want you to, like, just not bring it up, like, I don't know, at least say something like that. I don't think you're the jerk. Their ruling is jerk. The ruling is bad guy. Which I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. You know, I don't know. I can see how people might think that because I mean, I do think resent is a strong word again. And I do think some conversations need to be had with these friends before just jumping straight to like resenting them. I don't think this person is the bad guy. I think it was kind of weird of the friend to just say they were gonna listen later but never respond to the voice note, and then the other person sent reels as if everything was normal. Like, even with someone who kind of avoids feeling emotions or avoids confronting them, like, and I've been close with people like that before, and I think that's like a normal a normal way to react to things, and like with those people when difficult things did happen, like I still reached out and I was like, like, I know you probably don't want to talk about this, but like I just want to let you know that I'm like here if you need. Like, I think it's as simple as that. Like, it's a one sentence thing. Like, I feel like it's not that hard to just be like, hey, if you want to talk about it, I'm here. If you don't want to, like, you don't have to. Like, it's fine. um yeah, I feel like these friends kind of I feel like this person is kind of like me, where they kind of have higher expectations for their friends, and a lot of people kind of just meet like the baseline friendship expectations, which are just like be friends and be cool. um but like, I don't know. I would expect. I mean, yeah, if I was this person, I would be upset too. I don't know if I would feel resentment toward my friends, but like I would be upset too, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling here, but I don't think this person is a bad guy. It's the end of my first video. Yay! So, um, I am going to. I guess I have to edit it. I didn't think about that, but that's fine because I like to edit things. So I guess I will be editing this. Hopefully it'll be shorter because I feel like I spent a long time rambling about these posts. But I don't know. I'll see what I can do. You know. But thank you for watching. Hope you stick around, but if you don't, it's okay. So I'll see you later. Bye.